This oxtail is one of my favorite recipes on my website, and it is actually my favorite Jamaican dish of all time. Now, this is the way that I make oxtail. It's been one of my most popular dishes on the website, and I'm excited to make it again because I just really wanted some oxtail, and I'm gonna show you how I make it on the stovetop. So let's get started. So I've got my oxtail, and you can see that they are different sizes. Some are super duper teeny, tiny, skinny, and some are big and chunky. Whenever I'm buying oxtail, I do try to get all the kind of like medium size, but this time I got what I got. Just note that if your oxtail is a bigger size, it just means that you're going to cook it longer. We just want to cook them until they are super tender. Now we're gonna prep our oxtail by removing some excess fat and then washing the oxtail. The reason why we want to remove this excess fat is because when we are stewing down our oxtail, we don't want the gravy to be extra greasy. And so some of these bigger oxtail have this like excess fat. We're not trying to get rid of all the fat, but this is gonna lead to grease the longer it cooks down. So if you've got a lot of fat, we're just gonna cut it off. Yeah, I've trimmed our oxtail, so now it's time to go wash them. I'm gonna use cold water, just a little bit. I'm just adding a little bit of vinegar. Get my hands up in there. I'm gonna just rinse. I'm gonna give this meat a little bit of a massage. What kind of comes off. Again, a lot of fat molecules. I don't even know if I have a good thing, but a lot of fat molecules and stuff you'll see in here. And that's what we're basically getting rid of when we're washing our oxtail. Pour this off, rinse it with just water, and then I'm going to sanitize my sink and my hands. Okay, so you can see now our water is a little bit clearer. This is after 2 washes, and so kind of removed I keep calling them impurities, but you know, it's gonna make our oxtail still taste beefy, but it makes it taste different. All right, so my oxtail are washed. Give them a little bit of a pat of a dry, and you'll see they look. I can get a good close up. Now it's time to season our oxtail. And whenever you're making oxtail, traditionally you would see that oxtail is usually brown. Usually you take some sugar and you brown it and that becomes your browning. But instead, I'm going to actually season mine. I'm going to start with some light brown sugar. And that's about 1/4 cup. I did not pack that sugar down in there. It's just 1/4 cup of light brown sugar. I'm also going to use some soy sauce. I actually found some soya sauce. I'm going to use that. This is mushroom flavored. Should still be delicious, but you can use regular soy sauce. We're gonna use about that. A tablespoon of salt. We're doing 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, a teaspoon of black pepper. I'm doing a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, a teaspoon of brown allspice, and to help with the color, a teaspoon of browning. All right, and I'm gonna just mix all this together. You can see how seasoned that oxtail is. So I'm gonna cover the oxtail and let it marinate in the fridge. Now, usually if you wanna let this marinate so you can have like the best flavor, I would suggest marinating it overnight or at least 8 hours. Or if you're, didn't really plan ahead like me, I'm gonna at least let it marinate in my fridge for like an hour before I get to cooking. Now it's time to prep our aromatics. Before we get cooking our oxtail, I've got some regular yellow onion, some green onion, carrot, as well as a habanero because I can't find a scotch bonnet today. But we're gonna put all of this in our oxtail. I'll also be using some garlic in the recipe. Okay. For the pepper, we're gonna remove the membranes and seeds because we don't really want it spicy. We just want a little bit of flavor. I'm gonna add a little bit of liquid to deglaze it. Add my veggies to the pot. All the veggies. I'm gonna stir it, getting up any of the brown bits as well, and cook this for about 5 minutes until these vegetables start to soften. I'm going to reduce the heat down to like a medium lowish, and I'm gonna add in my seared oxtails, the ones I just seared, and then What I didn't do is I didn't sear all of them. So I have some that's still in the marinade. I'm gonna just dump that in here along with that extra marinade. We wanna go down to like not super low, but like a medium low heat because we want it to simmer. I'm gonna actually keep the heat on medium high till it starts to simmer because it might take a while. And then when it starts to simmer, I'm going to lower that heat to like a medium lowish so that it could simmer and cook in the stew. Quick note about the liquid. The liquid does not need to cover the oxtail. It should be about halfway. It smells good. I just wanted to take a quick look at it. Look at the oxtail simmering away. And we're going to look at the pieces. So you can see it's pretty much, you can already see it's starting to break apart. Our oxtail is pretty much done, but it is a ton of gravy. Now you can keep your gravy like this if you want. I am going to add a little bit of cornstarch, and then I'm going to remove some of these oxtails and add some butter beans because there's some people in my family that just really don't like butter beans, but I like them. Add in the cornstarch. I'm gonna stir that into that simmering liquid. If you want that gravy thicker, you don't have to do this, but. And I'm gonna also add my butter beans. Pour in my drained butter beans and let that simmer for about like 5 minutes. And here is my oxtail. And this is our oxtail in a plate. So good. Plenty gravy. All right, so that is it. Our oxtail is done. I have made my plate. I've got oxtail, plenty of gravy. I like it with white rice. And I just had some vegetables on the side. So time to eat. And like I said, your oxtail, this is like a big piece of oxtail. So it took like 3 hours to get it nice and tender. But all you gotta do is just break it off the bone, get some rice and butter beans and everything. Oh my gosh. This took me all day. But when I tell you, absolutely worth it. Even with the big old dinosaur oxtail pieces. All right, guys, that's it. That's how I make oxtail on the stovetop. And until the next time,